Okay. This is an odd one. It already hit record.
Well,
what are we gonna do about that? Not much, right? Might as well just run with it, I guess. I don't know what to make of this thing, man. Just from looking at the thumbnail, is it gonna be rap? Is it gonna be metal? Is it gonna be both of them?
I can't call it.
We're gonna find out, man. And look, so you can see what it is that I'm looking at. You can see right here. Oh, pause it, because I don't want to miss anything. So this automatically, this would look like it would be metal to me. But apparently I'm wrong. Sounded like drums and shit. We're gonna see. Let's find out.
Look into the mirror, tell me what you see. Did you end up being what you really want to be? Did your life take a turn for the best or the worst? Are you blessed or depressed? Are you stressed? Was it worth all the years that you spent working, trying to stack and save? All the years that you spent working with the other slaves? Doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter what you gave. Everything is left behind when you're buried in your grave. Tell me what your life about to grow now. Do you have a role? Is there something missing? Do you feel emptiness in your soul? It's simple to pass the hole, don't let it consume you. Know you ready, come on, let's go. Instructing you through the flow. Okay, it's a given that we all have to work. Everybody does it, from executives to deli clerks. Doesn't matter what you do it so you can eat. The sun hasn't even risen already. You on your feet, the days repeat. You start to resent the routine, thinking to yourself about my childhood dreams. What the hell happened? Time flew by, then went the years. Everybody moved forward, but I'm still stuck here. Look into the mirror, tell me what you see. Did you end up being what you really want to be? Did your life take a turn for...
Sounds like Method Man could have influenced this dude a little bit, just from the way that the flow is.
The best or the worst? Are you blessed or depressed? Are you stressed? Was it worth all the years that you spent working, trying to stack and save? All the years that you spent working with the other slaves? Doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter what you gave. Everything is left behind when you're buried in your grave. All my peers got families, vehicles and homes. What you don't see behind closed doors when they alone is that the debt that they accumulate never goes away. The way that things really are is not the way they portray. You see, the system set up so we never could progress. We should pinpoint the fields that our children love best and help to nurture them, enable them, developing their skills so when they grow up, they're doing something that they love for real. Whatever happened to raising philosophers and thinkers instead of raising lazy little dirty rotten stinkers? Yo, it never ends. If you ain't rich, you never will be. The poor get poorer and the rich stay filthy. Look into the mirror, tell me what you see. Did you end up being what you really want to be? Did your life take a turn for the best or the worst? Are you blessed or depressed? Are you stressed? Was it worth all the years that you spent working, trying to stack and save? All the years that you spent working with the other slaves? Doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter what you gave. Everything is left behind when you're buried in your grave. Look into the mirror, tell me what you see. Did you end up being what you really want to be? Did your life take a turn for the best or the worst? Are you blessed or depressed? Are you stressed? Was it worth all the years that you spent working, trying to stack and save? All the years that you spent working with the other slaves? Doesn't matter what you got, doesn't matter what you gave. Everything is left behind when you're buried in your grave.
Okay. Some of the subject matter that he's talking about doesn't get talked about enough. You know, the fact that he said dirty, rotten stinkers just kind of fucking, it threw me off completely. You know, got me looking like this chick over here. But seriously, some of the stuff that he's talking about, like, people don't raise philosophers and thinkers anymore. It's get up, do your 9 to 5, go to your cubicle, do your thing, and that's it. There is no real, like, follow your dreams anymore. I mean, that's really an afterthought after you already make, if you're lucky enough, rather, to make money. Enough money to where you can think about other shit. Then maybe that's where your dreams come into play. Other than that, it's you spend your entire life worrying about keeping everything together. I like the fact that he touched up on, all these people with cars and houses. Like, all you do is you look at them and you see what they have, but you don't see the struggle of when they're inside the house and they're sweating, writing down the numbers of shit they gotta figure out how they're gonna make that month. How am I gonna pay the gas, the electric, the power, the water, my car note, the whole shit. All you see is the fancy car. You don't see everything that goes along with that. And I don't think that you don't need to have a fancy car and a big ass house to be able to say you made it in life. I think it's just a matter of being happy where you are doing whatever it is that you're doing, or at least try to work towards doing something that you really enjoy doing. That's really what it should be. I think there's a lot of false advertisement, for lack of a better term, in the sense that, like, what you see in the music videos and all that bullshit, they make that stuff look enticing, but you don't realize that all those MTV cribs are rented out for the day. Those people don't live like that, but they want you to think that they do. Well, you think all these guys are out selling drugs and shooting people and doing all this kind of crazy shit? They're not doing all that, man. They talk about that shit because it sells the allure of living that kind of life. The people that are really about it don't really stick around that long. There's a Scarface song that him and Ice Cube did together. Gangsters don't live that long, something like that. Probably butchering the title, but it's similar to that. But there should be more of this, where there's actual talk about real shit that is day-to-day shit that is happening, and instead this stuff gets pushed down, and I'm pushing kilos, and I have gold in my mouth, and I have $1 million cars, and I'm walking around with a tiger and a pound of pot in my hand. Like, come on, dude, stop it. All that shit's going back to the Rent-A-Center when you're done. I don't know who you think you're bullshitting. But, I mean, credit to this dude. This is another guy. I'm actually going to put a little thing by his name because I want to check out a couple more things from him, just because I want to see if was this a single kind of a deal, or is this like basically what he gets into with what he is talking about. But I like that you guys threw this my way, man. I'm finding artists I would not normally have heard of, and it's sad that before right now I never even heard of this guy. But again, I'm gonna do the same thing like I did to Cassette. I'm not gonna boost this guy up until I know more about what it is that he does, until I can make an actual judgment. But knee-jerk reaction, I can appreciate the lyrical content. So, having said that, keep an eye out for more content. Always stuff is going up every day. Check the back videos, man. Some of you guys had brought up Fire in the Booth for a couple people. The videos are there. You just gotta go backtrack a little bit. I know I put out a lot of stuff, but I don't want you to miss out on something that's there. Maybe you didn't notice it right away, but go back, check the channel. You can still drop it in the comments. I'll let you know whether or not I did it. If I haven't done it, I'll try to do it. So I'm gonna leave it at that. How'd you find this guy? If you've heard of this dude before, when did you find him, and how long has he been making music for? I mean, I seen... Oh shit, this is from 2013, is it? Or is it earlier than that? Let me know in the comments. I'll check you guys on the next video.